shed some light on the heart disease risk for women in different decades when they are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s?
See, I will just give a small presentation before I answer your question. See, are women more complicated than men? And this is the hormones of men versus females. The testosterone in men, they will last longer, and the in female they stop much earlier. And there are many myths. Cardiovascular disease is mainly a disease of the old men. It is not true. If you see the trends of cardiovascular disease in males and men and females, see these are the females. Disease is the more in females as compared to men. So more women are dying of cardiovascular disease than men, and it's American Heart Association data. Similar is the story of coronary artery disease, stroke, lung cancer, breast cancer. So females are not at all less at all. The cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death in women. And this is another data to show that though less frequent, cardiovascular disease also occurs in young women. You know, here is a data of less than 45 years, 45 to 64 years. So, though of course the coronary artery disease is much less common, basically we believed always that the disease, cardiovascular disease, is less common in females, but it is not so. There is a data to show that cardiovascular disease is more, mortality is more in females. It is true that before menopause, the chances of coronary artery disease, the blockages in the coronary arteries is less. But after menopause, they catch up with the men very fast. That's one thing. The second thing is that as far as the India is concerned, there is a disease called rheumatic heart disease. The rheumatic heart disease is more common in females, in girls as compared to boys. Now, the incidence of arrhythmias, the heart rhythm problems, again, it is not less in females at all. So, though we don't have a data from India, but like ventricular tachycardias or abnormal rhythm problem is very common in females. Now, coming to the question of hypertension, I was myself surprised to know that the hypertension more than 60 years of age is more common in females than men. And there are other things. For example, the diagnosis of heart disease, particularly coronary artery disease, is difficult in females. Why? Because more females present with the atypical features. The features may not be very classical. So, like men will come with typical angina, typical heart pain, which a doctor understands, but female will have some vague symptomatology. That's number one. Number two, that if you do angioplasty or bypass surgery in females, their outcomes are less favorable as compared to men. See, chances of mortality of a bypass surgery in a female is more as compared to men. And as I told you before, that even the hypertension is more in females. So that myth is totally wrong that the disease is less common in females. The only thing which is truth is that before menopause, they are relatively protected from coronary artery disease, but other heart diseases are pretty common, rather more common in females. In fact, I tell you one thing, that even the educated society of India, the wives will come with the husband for cardiac checkup, but they will not get checkup for themselves. So because again the concept is quote unquote, "मेरी हमें तो बीमारी नहीं होती, बंदों को होती है." So this is a totally wrong concept, and I go on telling somebody that when you come for your husband for checkup, you should also have a checkup. It is very important. The health of the total family, that a female is healthy, actually, it's more important to my idea. And as I always say, that education of a female is more important than a man, because if a female is educated, the whole family is educated. And same is the story about health. If a female of the house is healthy, there is a good chance that other people will be healthy. And if she's diseased, my God, then there is a catastrophe. So that is the scenario. As far as the heart disease is concerned, we need to focus more and more on women. Even people like you who are in the media business, we need more health education, more kind of prachar to tell people that female are as vulnerable to heart disease as men. their arteries are smaller. For example, their arteries are smaller. So when you do stenting, you have to put a small stent, and that stent has a more chance of re-occlusion. And similarly, the story of when they put grafts bypass surgery, like Dr. Panda has gone away, the graft failure is more common in females as compared to men. So the same precaution which are for men, that no smoking, regular exercise, treat your diabetes very well, and treat your blood pressure very well. Keep your blood pressure below 130/80, and diabetes, if it is there, with the lifestyle modification and with exercise and with medication, keep your hemoglobin A1C between 6 and 7. And last, but I think the most important thing is that females, they need to learn how to handle stress in life, because they have double stress. They have a stress at home. They have a stress of father-in-law, mother-in-law, and husband and children, and they have a stress of the job. Like people like you who are professionals. My wife is a doctor. I know that she handles a double problem as compared to me, and nobody realizes this. The male counterparts, the society doesn't understand that. So that is where we need to sensitize the men about the health of females in our country. And another thing is that the question of hormone therapy. Okay, the hormone therapy, there is no evidence that it is useful for prevention of heart disease. If you take hormones for the after menopause, there is more chance of breast cancer. There is more chance of uterine cancer, but it is equivocal as far as the prevention of heart disease is concerned. So we do not recommend hormone therapy for the prevention of heart disease in females. Yeah.